Hello everyone, nbarrager here, and today is an exciting day. Yes. Out of shape. This is, yes, what you think it is. Whoosh. I built a PC. Now, this is like my 5th or 6th try trying to film this video, and I lifted the PC each time, and because I'm so out of shape, I now have a very strong migraine, but let me just get this open. Proof that there's actually stuff in here. Yay! Now, currently, I have no processor, no hard drive, no RAM. I'm waiting for those things to hurry up and get into the mail. This case is very, very shitty. Does not like to close. Oh, good Jesus. So, yeah, I guess I'll just talk about the parts now. My motherboard is, I forgot the name. ASRock 980DE 3-U3S3. Read it. Very nice. Very nice motherboard. Packaging. Just wanted to adjust my mic. I chose that motherboard. I thought it had more than one PCIe slot, which for those of you who build computers, you know that's what you plug graphics cards in, and right now I have only one graphics card, but in the future I hope to buy another one in Crossfire or SLI or whatever it's called with NVIDIA stuff. For my processor, I have an AMD FX 6300 6-core CPU clocked at 3.5 gigahertz. I chose it because didn't think a quad core would be enough. Knew I couldn't afford an 8-core, so most people seem to be using that one for their mid-range build, so I figured why the hell not. And it's using a stock cooler because I won't be overclocking. I think that's a waste of processors because it tends to fuck them up. If you don't know what you're doing, and I don't know what I'm doing, I have a piece of wire that I'm playing with here that I just dropped. Aw. I have no idea where it went, and I'm too lazy to look for it. Anyway, moving on. For my graphics card. Excuse me. I have an Asus GeForce GTX 760. Chose it because it was relatively cheap, and it was supposed to come with the Watch Dogs code, which they yet to give me. I thought I saw that cup right there. I thought I saw that cup move, but it's probably just the wind. Oh well. Yeah, I chose it because it was relatively cheap and it gave a Watch Dogs code, which they did not send me yet. I'm pissed off about that. No need to get all bent out of shape over it. Yeah, so for my case, I chose an Antec 1. Why? It was cheap. It had front panel USB 3, 2 fans, probably wouldn't catch on fire. The people on Newegg said it wouldn't, so I decided to believe them. Good case. You haven't been plugged in yet, but you still haven't caught on fire, so this is progress. I'll stop talking now. No. Love that I have a long wire. For my power supply, I have an Antec 620 watt high current gamer M. I don't know what M stands for, but it's 80 plus bronze certified, and it's modular. I love that. Look, it's modular. So instead of having 80 million wires sticking out of my power supply that I don't need, I have the only wires that you actually have to have in coming out of the thing. The power supply is your 20, I believe it's a 20 pin connector. I don't know the big fat connector that goes into your motherboard, and the 4 or 8 pin connector that also goes into your motherboard. You can just, plug in the other wires if you need a power cord for your graphics card. Plug it in both ways. You don't need a huge mess in your case, which I like. Let's see, what haven't I talked about yet? I've talked about everything that I have at here. Oh yeah, LG optical drive. Blu-ray. I'm just kidding, I don't have a Blu-ray. I'll do sharing on my laptop for that. In fact, the only reason why I even bought an optical drive because Windows kind of comes on an optical drive. And that's another thing. I have yet to decide whether I'm going to use 7 or 8. I have a copy of both, so I'm still kind of deciding. This thing has Windows 8 on it, and I'm okay with Windows 8, but I don't know, I might go with 7. Alright, moving on. For my hard drive, I chose a Western Digital Caviar Blue 1TB 7200 RPM hard drive. Did not go with an SSD. I don't care for them. I've used them. I've used both the SATA SSDs and the PCIe SSDs that the MacBooks use. And, 128 gigabytes versus 1 terabyte for the same price and little performance distance. Yeah, I'll go with the 1 terabyte. Well, not exactly the same price, but very, very close. So I just decided to go with normal hard drive. RAM, 8 gigabytes of G-Skill Ripjaws thing that somebody recommended me on YouTube. They have a lot of different G-Skill Ripjaws, 8 gigabytes of the same form factor. Yeah, I don't understand RAM yet. I'm getting there. Yeah. What else? What else do I need to talk about? There was one other thing I can never remember. I have a list. That's what this green sticky note was. No, I talked about everything. Alright, well. So yeah, I'll be getting videos soon. If they don't send me my Watch Dogs thing, I'll just buy it, yes. I will buy it, spend money on it. And yeah. So, goodbye.